Right now, many people are interested how the life in Russia is going, except me, just because I live in Russia and I can show you what's going on here, how we live, what's happening, and probably what people do think about current situation. So let's get started. And that's basically how the age of the city looks like. I mean, we have these tall buildings, and actually it's the forest over there, but it's not like forest, it's more like a park. So yeah, if you're not in the city center, you will never see this old buildings with a beautiful architecture, but these kind of modern ones, yeah. I live here, and now we're going right here. Actually, it's really surprising me that the weather is so good in St. Petersburg. It's 1st October right now, and so it's autumn. You cannot see it here, but we have like yellow leaves on trees, and it looks really nice. But yeah, as you see, a lot of people are in the city center because it's Saturday, and currently I'm going to the boat party for our international students. I was surprised, but quite a few people came from abroad. I mean, from Europe, from Asia, and so on. Let me check, where should I go now? Well, yeah, hopefully I'm going in the right direction. Even though I'm local, I still get confused when I'm in the city center because it's like so big and you don't know where to go. But anyway, I was really surprised when I got to know that foreigners come to study in Russia because I'm studying, and exchange students and full master's degree students as well. They come to Russia to study, even though it's really weird with the political situation right now. But I mean, yeah, a lot of people are afraid that they, for example, cannot go to Russia, so they're scared of going to Russia. But as you can see, like, it's a mall actually, and a lot of people are in the streets, so no one really feels that something is wrong. Of course, people were and people are still really stressed out and feel anxious because, like, approximately a week ago, our government announced that they're looking for more, for 300,000 more people to join the army. And of course, a lot of males, they were trying to leave Russia. So that's why the traffic was so high closer to the borders with Georgia, for example, or Afghanistan. Oh, no, not Afghanistan. We don't have a border with Afghanistan, but like, I mean, that direction. People who have Schengen visa, it's the visa we need to enter Europe, European Union countries. They just came to Finland. Yeah, a lot of, like, all the tickets were sold out. I mean, airplane tickets, because yeah, people are worrying, and it makes sense. So that's why we will see what will be next. Oh, it's really nice today. So I think somewhere there my boat should be, not mine, but our boat where we're gonna party. But it's actually the city center. So these old buildings, these are not that beautiful. It's kind of like the ordinary ones. But yeah, if you want to see the landmarks, it's kind of not this district, but yeah, still it's like central part. Oh yeah, actually, you see, there is landmark. I guess we will take the similar boat, or it should be more modern. I hope so. I don't like old boats. always need to wear this thing. I don't know how it's called in English, but because it's windy. Yeah, even though it's sunny today, and we both are so lucky about it, because I can enjoy the sun and we can enjoy the sunny views of Saint Petersburg, but still it's cold. 1st of October, it's plus 10 degrees, I guess plus 12. It's kind of normal temperature for us.
Like in German, and then in Russian it's
Just start. What do you think about being in Russia right now?
Splava Россия, за Putina.
No, come on, just be honest, be honest. Just how does it feel?
Russia is a beautiful country with beautiful people, and I would like to stay, but without passport. Only permanent residence visa is okay.
Oh, okay, I see. Okay, thank you.
Now this guy.
That's your turn, Grigorio.
Beso from Russia.
Okay.
From Russia with love.
Okay, how do you feel being here?
Yeah, I feel good. Yeah, everything is good. I like the city, yeah, the people.
What do you think about, like, is it dangerous to be here right now?
No, it's really...
It's not dangerous.
No, not dangerous.
Okay.
And it's really nice, yeah. Only nice people.
Okay, that's cool. Thank you.
Thank you.
Always more like.
Do you want to say a few words about Russia? How is it being in Russia?
Здорово.
No, I mean a few words about Russia, not in Russian. Where are you from?
I'm from Turkey.
Okay.
Yeah,
So,
it's nice. I like the government.
in Turkey or in Russia?
Both.
Okay. Can you expand on this topic a little bit more?
No.
No.
prefer
I
not
just
to.
like government.
Yes. I
Okay.
like power holders.
Okay, yeah, makes sense.
Yeah, but other than that, it's a nice. It's lovely. Blini.
Blini? Yes, a pancake.
Kvass.
Kvass. How is it in English, kvass?
I don't know.
I don't know. But I really like your outfit. It's like Turkish fashion.
Turkish outfit is not like this.
Doesn't matter.
It's not
Turkish
the best
fashion.
example.
Okay.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Am I blocking your camera? Sorry.
No, it's fine. Actually, can you tell me where you're from?
Yeah.
From Korea. Okay. What do you think about Russia? About being in Russia right now?
Russia is a very beautiful country.
Okay.
Be careful, it's very freezing. Very cold.
Yeah, very cold.
Even it's warm, right?
I don't care. Sorry, continue.
It's still fall.
Yeah.
Золотая осень.
Yes.
На улице.
Golden autumn.
Yes.
Is there openness? No, not here. Thank you.
Yeah. Russia's in Pittsburgh.
Russia's in Pittsburgh.
How to say местный?
Local. I just realized while editing the first part of this video that I wanted to show you our grocery stores, just because it was like a big discussion like that Russia doesn't have enough supply, but actually it's not true. Probably there were some problems in like small regions with sugar or something like this, and like Western media, they said that, oh my god, Russia doesn't have products, doesn't have food and all this stuff, but like now in St. Petersburg there were no such problems. So that's why I just want to show you how our grocery stores look like nowadays. Look how many people are in the buses right now, just because it's like a rush hour. It's 6 o'clock during the week. So yeah, and this is the small market. Like, yeah, everything, a lot of food, no empty shelves. Fruit and veggies, ice cream. Oh, it's traditional Russian. It's frozen. I don't know how it's called, but it's like, I don't know how to explain. It's like with the meat inside. Bread, well, yeah, everything. So again, even though this is the small market, it's not the biggest one, like fish and everything. And yeah, like speaking about the prices, actually my friends from Germany, they told me that food in Austria and Germany at least, and I guess in other European countries too, it's cheaper than here. I don't know why, to be honest. Like Saint Petersburg and Moscow, they are considered to be European cities, and probably that is why. So the thing is that the prices for products are quite high here compared to European countries, as my friends told me, the students who live here right now. But of course, salaries are much lower, so that's why it's probably not that good to live here. But again, we have a lot of wealthy people here, a lot. So if you just look at the street, there are like I'm not sure how to pronounce this names of the cars correctly, but like BMW, Mercedes, Jaguar. So the expensive cars, we have a lot. We have much more expensive cars than in Europe, for example. Yeah, so I mean, to live here, you can earn here, especially in Saint Petersburg and Moscow. You can open business, you can be just in politics or something like this. But at the same time, the average salary of a person here is much lower than in European countries. The prices for real estate are lower too, just because yeah, it's cheaper to rent a flat here or to buy it, because in Germany, for example, it's like extremely expensive. And one more thing, speaking about the companies that left Russian market because of the politics, we have them. McDonald's, for example, now it's called, if you translate from Russian to English, it's called Delicious and a Point. Well, basically it's like a statement in Russian language. But the menu, I think it hasn't been changed, and all the concept of this fast food network is the same. Okay, thank you. Now it's not that noisy. Also Starbucks, now it's called just Stars Coffee, I guess, but the concept is the same. All these big companies, for example H&M, they are still operating, even though they told us that they just need to sell all the clothes they have right now and then they will be closed. But I don't know at what time they will be like closed finally. Just right now they are operating. Yeah, some brands they left, but again, I know that these companies were kind of nationalized. It means that like all the buildings and all the resources, assets these companies had here, and still they have, they now are becoming to be Russian, but they signed a contract that within, I don't want to lie, but for some reason I think it's like 10 or 30 years, within this time these companies can come back and just take everything they had, and then it will be again not Russian but another company. Because now, like in Russian markets, you understand, yeah, all the workers are Russian, like middle and probably top management of companies, they were Russians and they're still Russians. That's why basically business is continuing to operate as it was operating. Yeah, but the thing is that all this revenue now comes not into the company, but to the like, I don't know, Russian, like, it's not even a branch office, it's like a subsidiary, probably it's called like this. So yeah, so that companies today they lost these revenues. That's why they signed up the contract that they can come back after all this situation will end. They probably will be back, but yeah, we will see. I will show you how the metro in the rush hour looks like. With like we have a population of 6 million people. When I was in Denmark, the whole population of Denmark was 6 million people, and we have like this number of people in Saint Petersburg in only one city, but the second biggest in Russia. Yeah. So let's see. This is KFC, and this is McDonald's. Like, look, it's just has another logo, but it's McDonald's. And inside it's completely the same, like all these burgers stuff. Yeah. And also we had the Uniqlo here a few, like since February. Yeah, it has left, unfortunately. That's a big pain. Oh yeah, and our city at night with the beautiful lights. Okay, let's go. So many people, but I'm not surprised. Yeah, basically that's how the edge of the city looks like at night. Actually, I like it because it's calm here, because it's like far away from the center, and all these lights in the flat, like windows with the lights inside in the flats, it looks so cozy. Well, all in all, you've just seen the piece of my life and the life of ordinary people here in St. Petersburg. And the last point I would like to mention is that I think there is no place in 21st century for the war, and everything should be resolved by negotiations. But unfortunately it happened, and I hope it will end as soon as possible. And also our media in Russia, they keep telling us that other nations, other people in different countries outside of Russia, they hate Russian people right now. I'm trying not to believe in it, because like we do not support our government. Russian people are not Russian government, but unfortunately we cannot influence it, because it's strong and all this complicated structure. But yeah, when I was in Denmark, till the last day I was there, and I was there from February till July, I was telling other people that I'm Russian, and there was no negative reaction. They completely understand that if I'm Russian, it doesn't mean that I'm fine like with my government, what they're doing, and I want to support them. No, it's not true. So that's why I want the whole world to be like entire, to be like a whole thing for different nations to cooperate, to be fine with each other. Because in Denmark I met a Ukrainian girl and we became really close friends with her. We still keep in touch even though I left Denmark like 3 months ago. Yeah, and I want these human relationships to keep the same. So even though she's Ukrainian and I'm Russian and our governments are in a conflict, in a big conflict right now, still we are people, and I don't want to be associated with Russian government. No. I mean, to be honest, I want to leave as soon as possible. I just need to finish my degree. But yeah, just, yeah, please be okay with each other. Our like citizens, it's not the government, and like what government is doing, it doesn't mean that the citizens are okay with it. So that's it for now. Thank you for watching this video till the end. Have a good morning, day, or evening, and let me know what probably else you would like to know about the life here in St. Petersburg, or my student life, or whatever you want. And yeah, we will keep in touch.